Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Litter Media Live Special Edition. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and we're being joined in our studio today by Linda Hill. She's the pretty one in the middle. And Michael Benson on the outside there. We're talking with representatives of the Chillicothe Education Foundation and also the Chillicothe High School Alumni Association. Yes. We got a number of things to talk about, and all that's coming up here in just a moment. Our interview today brought to you by Hometown Motors Incorporated.
Big yards, small yards, hilly yards, silly yards. Every yard is unique, and every yard, no matter how much you love it, can be uniquely frustrating to mow. That's why Country Clipper is designed to tackle any obstacle imaginable. It's the perfect mower for even the most imperfect yard. Country Clipper, engineered for easy.
We're back with Linda Hill and Michael Benson. Great to have you along with us. Where do you want to start? Ladies first.
That's right.
Thank you. As you know, I am Alumni Director for CHS, and I'm also Secretary of the Chillicothe Education Foundation. This year, earlier, I had put on Facebook with Kelly Devers and Tony Harris, which Tony is president of the alumni, that we were doing distinguished alumni picks this year. Every 5-6 years, we have people nominate from the classes of CHS alumni that they feel have done wonderful things with their lives after being a Cavalier first. Of course, this is only for Chillicothe graduates. In 1991, the first all-class reunion was done. The Chillicothe Education Foundation was founded in 1987 by a group of gentlemen consisting of Tim Nussbaum, William Nolan, and several others. And they decided to start the Education Foundation to benefit higher education. But with this saying, in 1991 was the first year distinguished alumni were chosen. Over the years, there has been 47 distinguished alumni. We had one that from a class of 1942, which was Albert Hips, and he was a scientist and with NASA. He was nominated and was chosen. Also, we've had over the years like William Nolan, class of 1942. He was one of the first trustees of the Chillicothe Education Foundation, and he's the one that spearheaded the program for the Alumni Library. Once we get applications in, and you will be able to find the application on CHS Alumni Association Facebook page. If you are not able to find it, you contact me. I'm going to go ahead and give you my phone number, and it is 740-998-2611. A lot of people have that number, so it's not going to kill me if other people have it. But the CHS Alumni Association All-Class Reunion Facebook page has the application on it. The deadline is April 30th. We will choose, and we, by meaning there will be a committee selected to review all of the applications and pick who are going to be our distinguished alumni this year. On June 15th, approximately 12 to 1 o'clock at CHS, we will have a luncheon honoring the distinguished alumni. Once I get everything together, after that, we will have a ceremony in the CHS Distinguished Alumni Hallway, which is right outside the Alumni Library, to place the new pictures on the wall. all of the distinguished alumni are on that wall with their bio. And that's about it for me.
Now we turn it over to Michael Benson.
Well, thank you. I work for Linda, so that's all I have to say. No, I'm the chairman of the Chillicothe Education Foundation currently, but it's a group effort. There's 9 of us on the board. Linda does, sincerely, she really does most of the work, helps manage getting scholarship applications in and making sure we have all the necessary documents to review and award students of Chillicothe scholarships for their furthering of their education. We currently have 12 scholarships that we offer. We award approximately $45,000 out each year, which is great. And we try to award money to everybody that applies if possible. So we encourage all kids to apply at Chillicothe. We can also now fund the school's STEM activities. We recently received an endowment from the late Marilyn Estep, and we've established on her gift, it's the Marilyn Estep endowment that is just over $1 million. Wow. That was given just to Chillicothe School District for furtherance of their STEM program. Mm-hmm. So we're developing those processes now, and then hopefully starting next year we can award some of those funds to the school to further that program. I think Linda summed up everything about the Alumni Association and the Education Foundation, but we mainly manage funds for scholarships for kids, and now we're going to further the STEM program in the schools. So very excited about things to come, and Linda runs everything, so you can ask her any other questions you might have. There is a deadline for the students to apply for these scholarships, and we still are waiting to hopefully get some more scholarship applications from students. Linda, do you remember?
March 30th. It's the last Friday in March.
Mm-hmm. Now, Michael, most of the monies, of course, you mentioned one of the endowments that is involved here, but most of the monies that go to scholarships, is that just, individual contributions coming from business, alumni? Where's it coming from?
Yeah, and Linda can probably describe this a little better. I brought a listing of these because I didn't want to miss any of them. I'll try to quickly run through them. We've got the Kaiser Scholarship. This is a $10,000 scholarship that's payable in $2,500 increments over a 4-year time frame. We have the Robert Litter Scholarship. This is a $6,000 scholarship. It's $1,500 over a 4-year time frame. We award 2 Keys to Success scholarships of $1,000 each. We have the Cronin Yeager Scholarship, which is preferred to be awarded to a planned engineering major. The Bryant Butt Scholarship, supposed to be awarded to someone that's in art, design, or a computer technology, furthering their education in that. Then we award 2 scholarships to the Pickaway Ross students. And then we have a Larry Cox Scholarship, an Atwood Scholarship, Garrison Scholarship, and a class of 1958, a class of 1959, and then various just education foundation scholarships based on our discretion. Linda, if you want to further. Yeah,
and one that I wanted to definitely mention was the Wendy Ray Arts Scholarship. Wendy was a swimming coach, and at CHS we have a scholarship that goes to a swimmer. It is, there are approximately 8 or 9 seniors this year that does swimming as a sport, of course, and they all can apply. And just because they don't get the Wendy Ray Arts Scholarship, they could get another scholarship, of course, that we have. And we also have the Pepsi Scholarship. Pepsi Scholarship is a $1,500 scholarship for a boy, $1,500 for a girl. So Pepsi awards us $3,000 a year to give out in their name.
You alluded to the notoriety of people who have graduated from Chillicothe and have gone on to, literally world acclaim. It's sometimes hard for people to grasp that out of what they would refer to as little old Chillicothe, that so many people have come out. And I know when you're awarding these scholarships, you might be thinking about some of those people who will be the next Alan Goff or someone like that down the road.
Or who will be the next Todd Harris that came in to do the football field with the Harris family athletic field. So it's very great. It's great. I encourage each class, if you can, get your classmates together. We need $10,000 to start the scholarship, and we can name it. It could be the class of 1970 or my class 1969.
I wasn't going to ask
I know, but I'm telling it. And let me tell you, I have got some great classmates. We were honored, the class of 1969 has been honored to have 2 distinguished alumni. Kenneth Dunn in finance and Jan Allen. Jan was the right-hand lady, I'm going to say lady, to Dick Celeste when he was governor. She has done great things too.
Michael, I'm sure you have many great memories, friends, but also the education you received at Chillicothe City Schools that makes you want to continue to give back.
Very much. I've been very active in the schools. I try to participate in any volunteering I can for the Chillicothe school system. Proud to be Cavalier, once a Cavalier, always a Cavalier, and just trying to give back. When I was a kid, I was lazy and didn't apply for the scholarships that I should have, and I realized later that it had been great to have a little assistance in college with some of these funds, and we try to really benefit any kid that applies and want to help them further their education in whatever capacity that might be. So happy to help and looking forward to continuing on doing that as long as Linda will have me.
Yeah. Well, no matter how you started out, Michael, the old saying is, how did you finish? And it sounds like you're finishing well in that regard.
So far, we'll see.
Well, we appreciate your coming in and keep us up to date on, if you extend deadlines or, when upcoming events, and we'll get it out on Litter Media.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike, for having us.
Again, Linda Hill, also Michael Benson with the both the Chillicothe High School Alumni Association and the Chillicothe Education Foundation. They've been our guests today on this special edition of Litter Media Live, brought to you by Hometown Motors Incorporated. I'm Mike Smith.